What's up? We are changing the starter today on the e36. And I figured, because I was looking for a video of someone changing the starter of the e36 328i, and I didn't find one. So I figured I'd make one my own. So yeah, I'm gonna do one myself and try to show you how to change it. Well, first of all, before you do anything, you need this. Set from E6 to E24 Torx forks, or however you call them. You need those, because the starter, got the new one here, is fixed in with 3 screws. One here and 2 here. And those are reverse Torx, so you're gonna have to put them on and move them around. So from what I gathered, there's 2 ways about doing this. One is doing it from below, and then having to loosen the gearbox and then tilting the engine down so you can reach the starter, which I'm not gonna do. There is a second way to do it from top, and I tried before, but I didn't have the tools, so I couldn't finish it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to show you how I do it. Well, first of all, you're gonna have to remove the airbox. It's right here. So you're gonna just open up the screw here and here. They're here. It's like 10 mil. Open those 2 up. Remove the clamps of this with a screwdriver. Just like bend them outward, and then pull this whole thing out on top. Then you loosen this screw right here and pull this out. Oh, well, I guess I have to put on that hose a little tighter on here next time. So yeah, you have to unplug this hose here as well, but yeah, this is like aftermarket anyway, so just you're gonna have to figure that out. And now we're gonna remove the throttle body with those 4 screws right here, and remove this plug. Try to lay the plugs like somewhere you will find them again. So yeah, I'll remove the throttle body, then remove the air intake, and yeah, that's about it. Then we can reach behind, because on the M52 is this. Yeah, this is the M52. The starter is like down here. So yeah, you're gonna have to make some space to actually go down there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to remove the intake, which you basically have to do for everything you do on the 328i anyway, or I think on the 6 cylinders in general, you just have to remove the air intake a lot. So yeah, and for that also you have to remove the fuel line, but we'll get to that when we get there. So yeah, I'll start working on this and then show you back in. Okay, so throttle body is removed. I remove those 2 screws of the fuel line. You'll have to plug out this thing to reach this one, both 10 mil as well as all 4 of those. And now we're gonna pull the fuel line, but the injector line, pull this up. Just be careful to remove this plug right here, and for that we'll remove this one right here, because this will have to be removed anyway, because it's part of the intake manifold. So I just use some paper towels and stick those holes so nothing, like no debris or dirt gets in them. I just do it when I have both hands free. And yeah, remove this plug right here. Ah, Jesus. Okay, yeah, it's hard to do with one hand, but remove this, and then you can pull all of this upwards, and then you can reach the screws to remove the manifold, which will get a little bit tricky because they are really far down and they tend to, well, fall like the 10 mils do. So yeah, but I think it's all 10 mils as well. Like, you can remove basically everything here with a 10 millimeter socket. So yeah, I'll get to removing the fuel injector line and then the manifold. And also I'll use the paper towels to like stuff the manifold, because you can see your like your valves and everything. So you wanna get those like stuffed so nothing else falls in there, and yeah, maybe it gets into your engine, which shouldn't happen. So be careful when you do that. But you can just use some paper towels and do that. And also think about this line right here, going to the manifold. I think you can just unplug it, at least I can, in this one, yeah. I'll just unplug it, tilt it upward, so I won't tear it off later. Oh yeah, and this, the oil stick, the dipstick, is fixed to the manifold as well. So you want to remove this screw here, so you can, this is like independently movable, and then you can remove the whole manifold upwards without ripping off your oil dipstick. Yeah, I think that's about it. If I find something else, I'll tell you about it. Okay, we got the manifold removed. As you can see, I stuffed everything with paper towels, but I had an incident on this one, because as you might be able to see, oh, we got a really nice line up here. The green one on the right is the original one. The left one is one that I refurbished, the injector. And the middle one, well, that's missing something. And yeah, the green cap that's on here, that fell into the into the chamber, the burning chamber where the valves are. Luckily, they're all closed when you turn your engine off regular, like normally they all close. So yeah, I was able to pull it out with some pliers and a little bit of endurance. And yeah, can show you the single parts. We got them here. So that's the green cap, seal, and the yellow seal as well. I'll try to put it back together, like you see here. So the yellow seal, then the rubber seal, and then the green cap. If that doesn't hold, I have, as you can see here, which I already used, I don't know where I put it anymore, but I have to look for it, a refurbishing set, where you get all the little things you need to refurbish your injectors. Yeah, maybe that's something that you also need to keep handy, if you want to do something like this, because, yeah, as you can see on the yellow one, that this broke on me already, so it was pretty bad, and then, yeah, this one is also on its way out, and I wouldn't be surprised if any of the others would also. Is this still looking good? Yeah, this is good. They look okay, but yeah, I'm not surprised if they start to make their way out of here as well. So yeah, I think just keep one of those sets handy, and definitely check your valve chambers, your burning chambers, if there's any debris in them or any, like, yeah, plastic parts or anything, because that is vital. They should not be in there in any circumstance. And worst case, if you don't have anything to get them out, like if you can't reach it with pliers or a magnet or anything, get like pressurized air in a can. Even if you don't have a compressor, you can get pressurized air in a can, and then just blow that into it so the stuff comes flying out again. Yeah, that's the tips I have for you on that. On the other hand, to remove the intake manifold, we did some more stuff. Let me turn off the flashlight, because I don't want this running out of battery. I also put paper towels here so nothing gets in here. So yeah, this is the part of the manifold you don't see. This will look different on the M50. This, yeah, is totally different on the M50. But on the M52, it looks like this. And as you can see, you got one like power plug here, one power plug here. You're gonna have to remove a little line here, and then there is, you can see the one line coming out of here, and there's two other lines, a smaller one and a bigger one, that you also have to remove. Now if those come off like they did on those two, and this one does as well, this is this is the shorter one. There is the other small like tube that runs on this one is way longer. Yeah, just keep that in mind. Take my advice. I tried many times. Remove them from where they're plugged in on the engine, because I think one is running on the back of the fuel line to like depressurize it and stuff. Plug them off there and plug them in here before you put back on the manifold. You can do the power plugs, no problem, but the rest will be an issue. So yeah, just do that before you remove put in this manifold, because it'll be a pain in the ass to put on this tubing on the back side of here instead of just the other end on this side. Okay, let's see. I removed everything, and now we can get to the starter, which is sitting right here. You can see the red cable running through one side of it, and that's the starter down here. So yeah, the bolts on this side is not that tough, which is good because those are the smaller ones. You're gonna have to like put the power cables here, and you also wanna like pull your battery before you do that, because otherwise you might like short out your power system of the car. So yeah, remove the power of the battery, which I still have to do. I haven't done it yet. And yeah, the screws that are hard to get to are these ones. And yeah, there's two on the front and one on the on the back down there. You're gonna have to feel them. The good thing is if you have the new starter here, we can kind of make out like where they are, and yeah, then just grab the handy dandy E tool set and remove the torque. So I'll try now. I haven't done it yet, but I think at least the top ones I should be able to reach no problem, and the lower one, yeah, we'll see about that. I'll talk to you as soon as I got them out. Okay, I'm a little bit further along, and I figured something out. Because this is basically in the car like this, and there's one screw here. This is just a placeholder, like for a stud, so it helps you keep it in place, because this thing is actually pretty heavy. And then you have to remove this screw and this screw, because this one doesn't have threads inside. You can see that? This has threads, this has threads. This is like Instagram before it got worse. It doesn't have threads. So, sorry. Yeah, so you only have to remove those two screws, which I guess it's better, but it's also not that easy. But I got to the first screw, and you can see it right here. This one. I loosened it a little. I can show you how I did it. Jesus. You stay where you are. I got my handy dandy key. It's the E14 size, which the one you need, at least for the upper one. I think the lower one will be the same, but I'm not sure. And well, yeah, I just reached in from on top, put it on like this, and then twist to the left. Well, in this case to the right, but it's reversed, so it's left to open, obviously, righty tighty, lefty loosey, but I have to put it to the right because it's the wrong way around. And yeah, I've just been twisting it for a couple of minutes, because yeah, it's hard to reach, but you can get there. And the other one is like way further down. It's like somewhere down here. You can reach it with the thing to open it, but it's a lot tougher. And also, I had to use a lot of force to open that one up. So good thing this has a E18 on this side, and this extension for my regular wrench fits through here, just barely. Like, it shouldn't be any smaller or any bigger. It's just like this. It fits perfectly. So I put this in there and then pulled with both hands and like a lot of force, and trying not to damage like the fender and anything. So I put this here, but I also pushed on this a little. So hopefully it's not like bent or anything. But yeah, you need a lot of force to open that stuff up. It's really tight. At least in my case, it was on really tight. But yeah, I'm gonna remove this one. Hopefully I'll get to the other one as well. Hopefully I can use enough force on the other one to open it up, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, those two screws, they are the main villain in this whole thing. But yeah, again, it's like this one and this one. This one is only like a holding stud to place this and keep it just as it is. Yeah, and you can see here the starter, and this thing moves like outward and inward, and then spins, and it starts spinning your engine. Well, basically it starts spinning your yeah, what's that called in English? I don't know. I'll put it in the video somewhere. It spins that, and then the engine starts because of that. So yeah. And I also still have to remove the power from the car, so I don't brick the power thing or anything, yeah. Because I don't want to replace the alternator. Because that's even worse, I think. So yeah. unplug your batteries. I think I'll do it just right now because now I'm thinking about it, and it's really easy on the 6-cylinder e36s because the battery is just in the trunk. Can I open the trunk without it smashing here? Yeah, I can. We got it here. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some wrench. Just undo this, and then you should be good. Okay, I'll do that right now. So because otherwise I will forget.